This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 4, Final Dish. Hello everyone, this is Tales of Swordfall. This is the short shot. Woo!
Woo!
Thank you guys. And who am I with tonight?
Hello everyone, my name is Ian, the part-time Dungeon Master. I am playing Lenny, the best boy, not the brightest boy. And you can find me on Twitter making poop jokes and Dungeons & Dragons references.
Yeah, and I'm Wade from the Not Quite Heroes podcast. I'll be playing Ordinance again today, and we'll see kind of how that pans out for me.
Hi there, I'm Spoiled Chestnut. I'm playing Gadbee the Bard. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and Patreon at Spoiled Chestnut. And come check out some of my Let's Plays and my D&D campaign every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are Hexes and Hijinks.
And I've only checked out a few episodes, unfortunately, but every episode I have checked out, I have enjoyed, so.
I just said the name backwards. It's Hijinks and Hexes. You can tell I just woke up. Yeah, like, I know my own show. Yeah,
It's going to sound really bad because I said, who am I with tonight? And it's definitely morning time right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're in for a fun show, everyone, apparently. Yeah.
How do I spells?
I was about to introduce myself. No, I'm Paul. I'm running the game, and I should probably get on with this. So last time, you guys collected the troll blood, collected the owlbear down, made sure your goblins were gobbling? Is that a word? Yeah, it's a word now. They were doing their gobbles stuff correctly, and yeah, we had many discoveries. And the last time we heard about your characters, they were in a cave. They were cleaning up the cave. Little manically, they found a magic sword, a few trinkets, a few gold, and set up camp inside that cave and slept the night. Sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah, about
so.
right.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna have you guys wake up in the morning because, I don't remember what time of day it was when you guys were fighting the trolls, but you guys slept there, so I'm gonna assume it's morning again. There is a low fog in the forest. It smells super soupy, I guess. Super earthy around in these parts because, well, you are in a cave. And
we prestidigitation the shit out of that cave.
Yeah.
Well, you did, because I'm pretty sure Lenny and Ordinance would not have really cared.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just worried about the lights.
And gosh, what else can I tell you? You guys can, since there's actually like light streaming in through like all the cracks in the ceiling and the cave door and all that stuff, you guys can give me another perception check to see if you can actually see something today. So if I remember right, last time, no one could see anything.
I don't recall. Let me get my character sheet. So perception?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bad at this. I'm real bad at this. I got a 7.
Gadbee has not had his morning coffee yet.
No, Gadbee is on his way to start fixing a campfire to make, coffee and a proper breakfast. He's probably got his invisible servant helping him like actually cook, because why would he do it himself? That's ridiculous. Why would I do that myself? This is why I have an invisible servant.
So, with the new morning light streaming in the cave in all sorts of directions, Lenny, you actually noticed something you didn't notice before. It's a half-heartedly buried treasure chest that's kind of cockeyed, like like one of the sides of it is sticking out of the ground. Looks like whoever was trying to bury it wasn't very smart, so it probably might have been the trolls.
Having no concept of danger, I guess, Lenny just goes over and starts yanking it out.
You yank it out, and it's actually a real treasure chest. It's not a mimic. Hurrah!
Hurrah!
And though it's locked,
Is there any, like, what Lenny could discern as writing, even though he can't read, on the chest?
give me an investigation roll. 19.
Wow.
You look and you look, and on the, there's a little nameplate on it, and it just says Alabaster Quandaloo.
Ordy!
Yeah.
I found something. Well, I think it belongs to. It has writing on it.
Okay, I'll come. Okay, hang on. So he walks over and should I roll an investigation also?
If it's
fair to say that
if Lenny's been pointing it out, you could probably find it easy. But it looks like if Lenny hadn't pointed this old, like, kind of rusty nameplate out, you wouldn't have been able to find it otherwise.
right.
And engraved in it is the name Alabaster Quandaloo.
Now,
You could give me a history check if you recognize that name, but
no, I don't think I would. I guess.
Okay, cool. And it's locked. It's definitely locked.
Is the lock on the outside? Or is it like a padlock on the outside, or is it more of like the lock that's built into the chest itself?
It's built in, so someone would have to pick it.
Okay. Then can I pick it?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Let me see if I can make thieves' tools work on this. Attribute Dex, right? No. Okay. Let me just roll, and 24.
24. Well, it seems like a lock that, it's easy for Ordinance, of course. Master of locking picks. I mean,
Well, I've got to do a
picking
lot of
locks.
small work.
And you pop it open, and inside is some, like, fancy silk clothes, some jewels, like actual gemstones, a weird metal rod that extends that has glass at one end, and a compass.
Ooh, that looks kind of shiny. I'm glad you were able to open it, because I was just going to smash it.
Yeah, it's kind of what I do. I'm an expert.
Lenny's going to pull out the silk clothes and kind of like measure them up to his body frame.
Yeah, they're too small for either of you. It looks like this was made for a much skinnier, much smaller person.
Oh, I was hoping for some fancy clothes.
So I guess Ordinance would reach a hand in and kind of like toss out some of the gems and get down towards the compass.
Now, are you guys like trying to block the view from like Gadbee, or like is this like fully in front of Gadbee, or what's going on?
I'm sure I hear them if they're not being terribly quiet.
They're
Lenny,
never quiet.
I know they're never
Yeah.
terribly quiet.
Lenny has no concept as to whether he's like trying to be sneaky or block the view, keep it away from Gadby. It's just more of like, oh hey, I have a chest. Maybe Ordy knows how to open this.
What are you doing so early in the morning, being very loud?
Oh, I found something.
Lenny found a
Lenny-
chest.
There's like a twitch in Gadby's eye. And you didn't tell me?
Well, I thought you were busy. I'm sorry. But there's some nice pretty meal rocks. Lenny starts like picking up the gems.
What?
Meal rocks. You trade these and they give you meals and foods.
Gabby walks into the cave with like a cup of coffee. He's bleary-eyed, half asleep. His hair's perfectly done because prestidigitation is a magical thing. But the rest of him's still a little disheveled from sleeping. So he walks into the cave and looks at the gems that have just unceremoniously been thrown on the floor, and he has this look on his face of, oh God.
I mean, you could give me you could also give me investigation to just appraise these gems. And since you're rich and you know what gems are, you can give me that with advantage.
20.
20. Yeah, it seems like whoever hauled these out here was planning to make some kind of large transaction because none of these gems are less than 100 gold.
Lenny's got one in
Gabby
his
just
hand.
like looks pained that you threw them on the ground.
Well, Lenny's picking them up slowly, but you know he's like, "Ooh, this one will definitely get me a good meal."
Gadby holds out his hand for the gems.
Yeah, there's 15 of them actually, just strewn about.
Now, does it take a chest to carry them, or what?
No, they're like I think the whole 15 of them would like fit if you cupped your hands.
Okay, so they're actual gem size, not like fantasy rupees
No.
from Legend of Zelda size.
No, this is like some dude from a jewelry shop was gonna make a shady transaction type of thing.
Got it. And are the
Yeah.
clothes my size?
No, they are smaller than you.
Oh, they're like
Halfling.
halfling, gnome, something like that.
Definitely halfling.
Great. Is there anything else that you found while I was making both of you breakfast? Like the nameplate. Like Gabby doesn't know about the nameplate on the box.
Yeah. And unless you either have it pointed out or you roll something good, you probably won't see it. You can also
Lenny will turn the box, the whole chest, to instead of like closing it to show the nameplate, we'll just turn it to show the nameplate, letting everything kind of just like fall out.
There's like a slow face palm. And then Gabby reads the name tag.
Yep.
What do I roll?
If you want to try to recognize the name, history.
Okay. 12.
You've heard mentions of an alabaster quandaloo at some point. Adventurer jewelry maker comes to mind.
So he did.
Yeah, he probably did.
He did. Right. Well,
Oh, and there's this staff thingy.
staff.
Paul,
Do I
you
look
said
like
that there
a
was
wizard to you? Or not?
You automatically understand it's a
Spyglass?
spyglass. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Gadbee will take it and look over it. Is the glass cracked? Is the casing like tarnished?
It seems like everything, other than the things that have been thrown in on the bottom of the cave floor, seem to be in pristine condition. Even silk. And this, the chest itself seems to be like aged and weathered. It seems pretty old.
But there's no sign of decay on the clothes. And
No, not even on the fine silk.
can I like Arcana check to see if it's magic clothes?
Yeah, you can Arcana check anything you want.
Like a 9.
Maybe it's all magical. I mean, who knows?
what's on the floor, because Ordinance took the compass, right? Did he take anything else?
Nope, just the compass.
Just okay. Everything else that's like on the floor, he's going to start putting back into the chest, and like the gems, the silk, and then he's going to look at it, and he thinks for a moment. So is this mine now?
No.
No, but I found it.
Yeah, but we're sharing everything that we have.
Oh.
Otherwise, all of the breakfast is mine because I prepared it. You've been eating it, haven't you?
Well, I was going to give you a meal rock for it, to be honest.
You've been eating the food that I specifically asked for since the start of this godforsaken adventure, yes?
Yeah, how many meal rocks is that?
My share.
That makes it easy then.
Okay.
A third.
Lenny leans over to Ordinance. What's a third?
It's a piece. Like when you break something multiple times.
Oh, okay. He stands back straight up. It's like, I got it now. I think.
No. I'll divvy up the treasure once we're all done. How's that sound?
Well, you seem like the smarty one. Okay.
Right. By the smell, I would say French toast and everything else is ready. So why not have some breakfast?
Yay!
Yay, breakfast.
Hey, before that, can I look a little bit more into this compass? Like, is it just
yeah.
a standard compass? Should I investigate?
You can investigate, yes.
Okay.
19.
That's a 19, yeah.
Yes, this looks like just a normal compass until you find that it has a false bottom.
Okay, then I want to... Is there a latch or a crevice to open it?
Yeah, there's some kind of little mechanism to open it.
Okay, then I'll do that.
And inside is a small, what seems to be velvet bag. And you can hear some more, stone lake clinking inside of it.
I imagine it's a fairly small bag. Can I make a little peek in there?
Yeah.
Do you need to roll investigation again, or?
Yeah, you're just opening the bag, and the sparkling of diamonds hits you.
All right, he'll just toss that on the ground too.
Oh
God
gosh.
damn it! I'm so
Yep.
glad we didn't see this.
Yep. And yeah, diamonds just kind of, they are like little tiny diamonds for faucets, whatever.
Facets.
Facets. Okay, that's what I thought. And yeah, they just kind of like plop out of the bag and make this pretty pattern on the cave floor.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Well, now they look all right.
What were they?
Shiny? I'm not sure. I don't.
Yeah.
They look like the other ones.
Lenny goes back to eating his breakfast.
Yeah, Gadbee, you hear the word shiny and probably look behind Ordinance and you see all these little tiny diamonds just scattered about on the floor.
I just like put my hands in that like pyramid shape on the bridge of your nose. Take a deep breath. Close my eyes and just try to think of how I'm going to survive with these two. And I send my unseen servant to collect the diamonds since they don't seem to want them. So I'm going to take them. And I'm going to put them in my pocket once my unseen servant brings them to me.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.